Welcome back to Cooking for Cancer and Chronic Disease. My name is Angela Zaccanini, registered dietitian here at the Hillman Cancer Center.
And I'm Eric Capizoli, also a registered dietitian at Hillman Cancer Center.
And today we're in our teaching kitchen bringing you a recipe of curry mac and cheese.
Okay, a little different.
A little different, spin off of your traditional mac and cheese. Just to run through the ingredients real quick. This is a spin-off also of a recipe you found, right, Eric?
Yeah, so it was just like on Instagram, something like that, just like a little reel. And we kind of adjusted it a little bit to maybe add a little more protein, a little more fiber.
Yeah.
Just kind of spruced it up a little bit.
All right, so I'll run through the ingredients. The recipe will be in the description. So if you want to use this or make your own, modify or adjusted recipe, you can totally do that. So we are going to use 16 ounces or 1 box of dry pasta. We were talking about this too. If you wanted to use, again, more high protein, use a chickpea pasta, the Bonza or whatever. We just use traditional pasta. We like the shell shapes when it comes to mac and cheese.
Yeah, any small shape.
Yeah, so we're using the shells. 16 ounces of cheese. We use cheddar today, but you could use fontina, Colby Jack. We did not use pre-shredded or bagged cheese. Why, Eric?
So pre-shredded cheese or cheese you buy shredded in a bag has anti-caking agent in it, so it's almost like anti-mac and cheese. It separates, so it's not going to melt well, and it's not going to stick to your pasta. So usually we want to shred our own. We did it by hand. You can put like little blocks in a blender or food processor. That makes it easier. Yeah.
When Eric told me this initially, I was like, well, that's news to me because I don't make my own homemade mac and cheese. It's just not something I conquer.
Yeah.
But that makes sense. So
yeah.
We did shred our cheese. And again, that's an extra step. It does take a little more time, so just consider that. But besides that, I think if you did end up using pre-shredded, you're going to have a not so high quality product.
Yeah, and it's a lot of work outside of that, and then if it doesn't taste right.
Yeah, so it's almost like take the extra few minutes to shred your own cheese to have a high quality and tasty product that people enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay, so 4 tablespoons of butter, which is a half a stick, 4 tablespoons of flour, so equal parts, half a cup of Greek yogurt. We use 2%.
Yes.
Okay. 2 cups of milk. We use whole milk for this recipe. You can use a lower fat if you prefer. That's not going to mess with the texture, is it?
No, I mean, anything whole fat is going to be a little better, I guess, like mouthfeel wise. But,
okay.
You know, it's always like if you're looking to lower the calories, you can do. I don't know that I would do like a skim milk. I'd probably go 2% or 4%. But yeah, we use the 2 just for a little less calories. The yogurt and the milk are going to give you some protein.
Okay.
A lot more protein.
Okay.
Yeah.
Half a cup of pasta water. So, you know, when you're boiling your pasta, just take a scoopful with we used a 1 cup, but you can use a half a cup of pasta water to just, again, edit that texture, I guess, when you need it, if you need it.
Yeah, you might not use it all, maybe a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
2 tablespoons of S&B Oriental curry powder. So I will say that I couldn't find this at Whole Foods or on their website. Where do you find this?
So that I got at the Asian store in the Strip District. Some grocery stores may have it randomly, like at Walmart or like a Giant Eagle or something. The recipe that I did, that we kind of based this from, this S&B also makes little blocks that are frozen, that instead of making like this roux, you just use the blocks and put them in the pasta. That actually would kind of take away some steps as well, make it easier.
Yeah.
This is a little less of an added ingredient. We're kind of doing it ourselves. You know, we kind of balance that line, but we want you to be able to do whatever is the easiest for you. Again, with shredding the cheese, using a blender food processor, or just cutting it into chunks instead of using all that muscle.
Making it as easy as possible for you.
Yeah.
And saving time. But this curry powder, so if I just bought curry powder from Giant Eagle, would that work the same? Or would you get like less flavor?
So this is, I believe it's considered like a Japanese curry powder.
Okay.
Which would be different than say like an Indian spice
Oh.
or something like that. And it does have, you know, turmeric, coriander, fenugreek, cumin, orange peel, pepper, chili pepper. So there's
So
a
lots
lot.
of ingredients.
It's very floral.
Yeah.
Like when we smelled it.
Yeah.
It is strong, and it's going to be like a flavor that maybe you're probably not used to. And it is going to be different than like those Indian curries or Thai curries. And it's also, you know, we always talk about to help with our patients with taste changes, adding more spices, herbs. This is definitely going to be in that other category.
Right. And yeah, we'll talk more about it when we dive into the recipe. But besides those ingredients, garlic powder, salt and pepper, that's it. So let's get started. We've already pre-cooked the pasta for us to save time, and you can do that at home too. If you have some downtime, you want to cook the pasta ahead of time before you actually make this roux. So Eric's going to start with the roux, which is why we're doing the equal parts flour, butter, right?
Yeah.
So we just have a skillet, medium-high heat, and like I said, we already cooked the pasta. We saved the pasta water, so we're on to step number 2.
Yeah, and with any just regular mac and cheese, you're going to make a roux. And I'm not a big, we talked about it before, I'm not a huge mac and cheese guy either. I usually do, and I grew up on like butter noodles and parm.
I like that.
Old
My
Italian
son
thing.
likes that still.
But any like mac and cheese recipe you're going to see that is going to be like good, that's not like a box mac, is going to have like this flour and butter roux. So you do like your equal parts. We did cut back the butter a little bit, you know, cut down on the saturated fat, and we're going to add that Greek yogurt in there. It's going to give it a little more of a different flavor, different texture, but also add protein.
Okay, good. So we have the butter heating in the skillet. The next step would be to add the flour to this once this is melted down.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're going to do that.
Let me heat it up a little more. Okay.
Do we want to talk about the nutrition?
Yeah, so unfortunately, because you edited this recipe, we don't really have true nutrition facts. We do have the nutrition facts for the entire recipe, which is very scary if you hear about it. Like for the whole
It makes
recipe,
a lot though, right?
yes, is like 4,500 calories. For if you ate that entire 16-ounce, 1-pound box of pasta. So how many servings do you think this is? I mean, 8 to 10?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, so I can't do math. I'd need a calculator to do that.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be like 8 to 10 range. You know,
So what, like 450 calories per serving?
Yeah, if you do 10.
Yeah.
Right.
I could do math.
Hey, if it's by tens, you can do it. See, don't discourage yourself. Yeah, so I think like this is still going to be mac and cheese.
Right. It's
We're not
still,
using like low fat, this, that.
No.
You know, this isn't like a low calorie recipe.
No.
This is just something, you know, the next few videos we're going to do are just kind of twists on some traditional side dishes maybe you would do over the holidays or just in general. You could do this on a weeknight though.
Right. Yeah, like I don't particularly think this is something you would do, you know, just on an average night.
No, this is like a Sunday dinner kind of.
Right. Like if you had some extra time, some energy, you wanted to experiment with different flavors and actually make your homemade mac and cheese instead of using the box, this is a cool recipe to try. And we always talk about like if you know you're losing your taste buds or you've lost them for COVID or you're experiencing poor taste because of treatment, we always talk about experimenting with flavors. And curry with all of these different spices is a way to do that, because traditional mac and cheese may taste bland to you.
Yeah.
You know?
And with the ease of doing this too, you could do like, again, take a box mac and just add the curry powder to it. You know, something that would be way easier.
Right.
But when we're doing these, we usually take it a few steps further, but try to give you some options to make it a little faster at home.
Yeah. And we know a lot of our patients have to go the convenient route, right?
Yeah.
They're fatigued, they're not feeling well, they don't have the time or energy to do what we're doing today. But then there's some of you who this is a stress reliever for you. You enjoy cooking, you want to cook, you have the time and energy to do so. So we encourage you to try it. But again, don't feel discouraged if you're at that point in your journey where you are choosing the more convenient item. You know, we can work with you as dietitians to make that worth your while and make sure you're still meeting your nutrition needs, even if you are choosing the convenient items.
Yeah, for sure. And doing the, back to just kind of the nutrition part of it, we're a lot of times talking about increasing our calories. So this is a definite
For
recipe. Even just regular without the curry. I mean, just mac and cheese in general is a high calorie food.
Yep.
And you can do, add the yogurt. If you don't like the curry, add the yogurt. That'll give you some more protein because we're always looking to add that.
Yep.
And then you could try like a bonza pasta, which is just the chickpea, or any store brand pastas. They do a lot of those now.
Yeah.
Aldi, Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, they have their own. Giant Eagle,
That looks good.
their own brands. Yeah.
Okay, so from this step, we then add the spices. So we add the curry powder, we add the garlic powder, and the salt and pepper. So we have it already measured out for you. So we have the 2 tablespoons of curry powder, 2 teaspoons of garlic powder, and then salt and pepper to taste. I'll grab that for you, Eric.
Thank you. You can already smell this.
Yeah.
So definitely floral.
Yeah, like my nose is being tickled a little bit.
And you can adjust. I did make this recipe for a different, like, other cooking class that I do, and you can adjust it. You can obviously take less if you don't want it to be that strong curry flavor. But
Right.
again, for this, I want to do it because that's what we're making. We would just make it regular if we wanted to do it regular, right?
Right, exactly. It's funny because it's like there's not much in there, but you know we're going to add the milk. We're going to add the Greek yogurt to bulk it up a little bit because, you know, we need to flavor a whole pound of pasta.
Exactly,
Okay.
for 5,000 calories.
Right.
You want to salt and pepper that?
Yeah.
Please.
So tell me when or what.
That's good.
Okay.
So I like to get this toasted up pretty good. Definitely get all the flavor out of it.
Okay.
All like incorporated. Kind of looks terrible right now.
Yeah. I'm not going to say what it looks like, but
Yeah.
we'll start adding the milk slowly when?
You can do it now.
Okay. So Eric's lucky enough to have me as a sous chef, but if you're at home doing this on your own, I mean, I think it's quite a lot to do both. So keep that in mind, but you can most definitely stop to pour, right?
Yes. No, 100%. You can always turn your heat down too. Take it off the heat
Okay.
if you don't have 4 hands. We just want to make sure it's incorporated.
Blended pretty well with each pour.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to, because
Okay.
it's if you splash it all in there, it just then you're just like mixing crazily, so it doesn't burn.
Right. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, that looks good. And we also talked, you know, the high calorie aspect of this, but could we use skim milk? Like you said, it's going to maybe affect the mouth
Mouthfeel?
the mouth feel. But could we use low fat Greek yogurt, low fat milk, and just to lower the fat a little bit if that's what we're trying to watch for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely, but again, whenever you're doing a mac and cheese is mac and cheese. It's
Right.
kind of like eating a cookie that's like you know how I don't like the quote unquote healthy desserts.
Right.
It's like if you're gonna eat a dessert, just eat a little less. You could just have a little less.
Yeah.
You'd probably go all the way.
And we've tried healthy desserts that are fails. We've tried some healthy desserts that I was pretty surprised that they were as good as they were. Excuse me. But another thing I will say is we used 16 ounces of cheddar cheese, which is 2 of those blocks.
That's a
You
lot.
know, so again, you could maybe use less, but you may be affecting that end product a little bit. So this is, again, why we're saying this could be a holiday dish. This could be something you're bringing over to a friend, you know, to make sure they're eating their calories or whatever it may be. So this might not be your everyday side dish, but I think it's fun to experiment with these things. So all of the milk is added. The next step is going to be to add the yogurt, which we have here. And again, we're using whole milk Greek yogurt, plain. It's going to thicken it up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to go ahead?
Can I use this?
Mm-hmm.
The whole thing?
Yep. Might as well.
Okay.
I got my whisk now.
Yep.
I'm working a little smarter.
Okay.
Way easier than the spatula.
Well, it's definitely looking better now.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a mustard yellow color.
Yep.
It almost looks like mustard.
Yeah.
You know?
It looks like honey mustard.
Yeah, it looks like exactly like honey mustard. Okay, now the cheese. Can I use the same thing?
Yeah, just use your hand.
Use my hand.
You're clean.
Add in the shredded cheese. Slowly.
Slowly.
You good on the heat?
Is this one on? Turn that one on. I'm going to dump it in. Unless I dump it in here.
Nah.
I'm going to pour it in.
I think you're right. It would be like...
Yeah, it's going to overflow.
This is another thing we were talking about. Like, what actual equipment do you need on hand? Because he was asking me if I had like a deep... What do you call it? A deep skillet?
Deep skillet, yeah.
This is... I would consider this deep, but I guess there's deeper. Like, even like a few inches.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you could add the pasta right to your skillet, almost using like a one pot kind of meal.
Mm-hmm.
But we're still doing one pot. We're just going to add the skillet to the pot.
Yeah, we're going to do it that way, a little backwards.
Yeah. So like I told you, this was 16 ounces. And we already used a little bit. So I'm like, this is a lot of cheese. Poor
Cheese.
Julia, you know Julia, she had to shred all this. Took her a good 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Nice, yeah, you get a nice workout for your
For sure.
mac and cheese. That's why I have my, and then this whisk too, this is another
Oops.
workout. So
Is that okay?
It's on my Fitbit arm.
Maybe
so
I
get
should do this.
10,000
We
steps.
switch so I can get a workout in
Yeah.
now.
I think I'm sweating.
Sometimes I do get sore when I'm cooking.
Well, this kind of thing, it's like if you ever make like polenta or something, you have to
Like
mix it
constant.
for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, no, that's why I don't make polenta.
I know. I love it though. All right, go ahead.
That's stuff like I would order in a restaurant. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not making it at home, so when I go out, I get things that I wouldn't normally. Well, sometimes. You know, I'm
Yeah.
a creature of
Creature
habit.
with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's.
Yeah, that texture is nice.
So I think if we had the shredded, it may give you. This is where you're gonna have problems. It's not gonna incorporate. See how it's
That
like
is
incorporated?
such a good tip.
Yeah.
Because again, I'm such a convenience type person that I would immediately go buy the shredded bag. So this is good to know.
You could potentially. It might be kind of a pain, but you could get like sliced.
Can I just add the rest?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could get like sliced cheddar. You know, because it's at least cut up for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any of that stuff, but
This seems easier to work with in the end though,
definitely.
right?
So I think like a little work in the beginning. And these, you know, this recipe's not a easy one. I mean, it is easy. It's just time consuming, I guess.
Yeah.
I need my spatula back.
Oops.
Sorry.
That's why you have a sous chef. Everyone should have a sous chef at home.
Yeah, we'll send. You want to go to their houses?
I mean, honestly, my patients ask me, could you come over and help me cook? And I wish I could.
Just comment below. She'll
Maybe
come to
that
your
should be
house.
our job. We just go to people's houses and cook for them.
Hey, I'll do it.
Leave a comment if you want us to do that.
Leave a comment if you want us in your house. I'm
How are we going to do this?
just trying to make sure. Oh,
You good?
yep. You want to do it?
Oh, no. Thank you. Oh, you mean
Yeah.
this? Oh, yeah. Pouring, no. Okay. Yeah, that looks good.
The cheese sauce.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now, first it looked like honey mustard. Now it looks like cheese that you get on a hot dog. The good stuff. This is cheesy cheesy. Do you guys, what was that movie? The Goofy movie? You remember that movie? No?
No. Goofy movie. I want to put this in there too. It's not in the recipe. You got a little Dijon mustard, right?
Wow. This is why Eric makes his own recipes, because I would never dare to do something like that. That, it looks good.
I don't know that you need any.
Look at that. Can you see that on the camera?
Should we get a bowl?
Wait, let me get you. It's not good.
We'll put it in a bowl.
Look at that.
Do we need any water?
No,
Okay.
we don't. Okay, yeah, maybe this will be easier to get a picture of. Holy. That was heavy. I should have asked you for support and help during that.
During that?
Yeah, okay. Julia, you want to look at that? Wait. Look at that, guys. That is cheesy, creamy, delicious mac and cheese. And I'm going to take one that has 4 shells in one. You know how they get...
They get all inside of each other?
Yeah.
Like?
I'm not a big curry fan.
That's really good.
But like you said, it has all those different spices. It's not just your traditional like Indian curry. So again, if you're looking for flavor or getting some experimenting with different spices, that's a great spin-off of mac and cheese.
I'm glad you like it because I know the curry for you is like a...
Yeah, it's not my top choice.
Yeah, not first choice. But
Right.
It's definitely different, right?
It's
Than like
delish.
just a traditional. And it's savory, high calorie. I mean, this would be like a serving.
Yeah. The
You-
texture too is great.
Yeah.
Texture is amazing.
And you have like have your salad, have a little protein there, and
Yeah.
there you go.
It's delicious. And I always tell my patients, I'm like, get more herbs and spices. They're so anti-inflammatory. They're so good for you, and they're like underutilized in our culture.
Oh, 100%.
You know,
Yeah.
so the fact that this has 12 different spices in it, like amazing.
Yeah. So
I love it. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll try and you'll try.
Yeah.
Here, you can take this home.
Thanks. Actually, you probably paid a pretty penny for that.
I know. Yeah. I'll take it out of your paycheck.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.